morning, it's Lon.TV, and the folks from TheMiniDrive sent along a couple of their little Mac SD cards to check out. And what these do is they work with Macs that have a built-in SD card reader, and when you put them in, they sit flush with the machine. So you can kind of add, especially on the MacBook Airs, which don't have a lot of internal hard drive space because they're all SSDs, you can add like 128 gigs and stick it into that SD card slot there. And what's nice about these is that they sit flush to the side of the computer. So when it's in there, you don't have to worry about the card sticking out too far and popping out or whatever. It snaps in and it stays shut. They also give you, as you can see on this one, there's a little wire wrapped around it so that when you have to take the wire off, of course, before you install it. But what this little wire does is you can fish it through the little holes there and pull it out when you want to get it out. So it's really designed to kind of go in and stay in. So if you're not using that SD card slot all that often, this can be pretty helpful. And it also sits, it looks very nice in the machine. They have a couple different colors available as well. And I know a lot of you watching are going to say, oh, this looks just like the Nifty, and this is definitely an alternative to the Nifty. They told me that they have been shipping their product longer than Nifty was, and they said they actually were making their product before the Nifty Kickstarter. And I guess when people were having a hard time getting Nifties, the MiniDrive was kind of filling the void. So it's very similar to that product. Now there's two versions available. There's a 128 gig drive that's currently put into the computer right now, and that one has the memory built in. And then this other version is just a little adapter where you can get your own SD card or micro SD card and pop it in there and be able to use it as kind of a little adapter. So that's pretty handy. So performance on the drive isn't bad. I'm seeing an average of about 20 megabytes per second. As you can see, it's hovering around 30 at the moment. Like a lot of other SD cards, I see some fluctuation in the write speeds. The reads seem to be pretty consistent. I'm getting about 30 to 40 megabytes per second in read. These drives really are good for kind of taking all of the stuff that's taken up a lot of room on your internal drive, like movies and music, and moving them off. So your iTunes library, your iPhoto library, Aperture libraries, photos, that kind of thing work really well on these because you're not being all that demanding on the write side, but certainly need some decent speeds for reads. And 40 megabytes per second, you can pretty much play back just about any HD movie that you might encounter, and it certainly does well for photos and music and that sort of thing as well. So these are pretty nice little products and a good way to extend your Mac and also have something that runs flush to the side of the computer. So that is the MiniDrive, and this is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.